Okay, well, we concluded our season this last week against Highland Community College, who was ranked 14th in the country. We came away with a 31-20 victory. Our kids played extremely hard. We had an opportunity to start close to 14 kids who did not start at the same positions the first game of the year. I think we had 7 starters who started in the beginning of the year, starting on this past Saturday. But we were led by some young guys. Paris Chambers played extremely well for us at quarterback, played tough, had over 200 yards passing and 130 yards rushing. Ethan Barnett at running back had some tough runs and had over 60 yards rushing for us. With a breakout game of receiver, Jawan Petit-Frere had over 100 yards receiving and 2 touchdowns. Was kind of our go-to guy in the receiving corps. But then we also had some young guys make big-time plays. Jason Jones had his first career touchdown since he got his first start of the year, along with Leslie Owusu, who got his first start. Ben Rooney made some big-time plays, and then Caleb Buell came in and had over 6 catches for 50 or 60 yards too. So we had some young guys definitely step up, and then our offensive line was obviously led by a lot of the same guys that we've had playing throughout the year. And then we had one addition with Michael Hughes, who moved over from D-tackle to offensive line and played really well for us. So we got a groove early on. We scored 21 points early and took a 21-0 lead before they battled back and made it 21-20, and before we finished with 10 unanswered to end the game. But defensively, D-line Louis Compton had 6 tackles for a loss. And 8 total tackles out of their 46 total plays that Highland ran. So, about 1/8 of the plays he was making a tackle for a loss. So he played really well. Ryan Guthrie, again, had a good game. Demetrius Cadell had a couple big plays. Jamori Fox had a big play at the end. Lucas DePriest and Michael Maher were consistent inside. And then Chris Miller stepped up and played really well. In the back end, Devin Russell and Terrell Grant had a couple pass breakups. Elijah Jones had a pass breakup. And then Brandon Doyle, who's player of the week, had 2 interceptions. So really pleased with those guys. Like I say, a lot of new faces out there for us as the season's worn on. And we've had some guys injured, and it's kind of been the next man up mentality with our football team. And they've stepped up and made a lot of big time plays. So we were happy to get away with the win and against a ranked team. And our coaching staff was extremely proud of the way our kids came out and fought and played this last week versus Highland. We were able to earn a bowl bid to get a chance to play Rochester Community College here this upcoming December 4th at 11 o'clock a.m. at the Unidome, and the Graphic Edge Bowl will be the first game on that day. We're excited to play a really good Rochester team who was 6-4 on the year, who lost, I think, 2 games to North Dakota School of Science, who's a top 20 team, and then 1 game to Central Lakes, and I think they might have to forfeit a game too. But like I say, really good football team that'll bring a good challenge on the 4th, and it should be a high-powered game on both sides of the ball. With our season ending, we had a number of guys who made all conference. First team guys on the defensive side of the ball were led by Reggie Miles and Louis Compton for all conference. Ryan Guthrie at linebacker. For all region teams, Michael Maher was included in there, along with Demetrius Cadell as second team guys. And then Nick Ricks was another first team guy at linebacker with the all region team. In the back end, Elijah Jones was a second team, and Javante Arias were both second team honorable or all conference guys, along with Devin Russell is honorable mention there. So we had some guys play really well, along with Luke DePriest was also mentioned on the all conference team on the defensive side of the ball. On the offensive side of the ball, at quarterback, Paris Chambers earned second team all conference, and Lamont Tony earned honorable mention, with those guys playing pretty well throughout the year, both earning a lot of victories for us and making big time plays at different times of the year. At running back, we had 2 second team guys with Kendrick Roberson and Ethan Barnett, who both, I think, finished second and third in the conference in rushing. At wide receiver, Jamarius Way led the way as a first team guy, followed up by Jawan Petit-Frere, who finished as a second team guy, but also as a first team all conference guy. So he played really well for us, especially having a big game in the last week of the year. And then offensive line wise, we were anchored with 3 first team nominations with Tanis Joseph, Ben Russell, and Rob Castaneda, and then Evan was a honorable mention guy. So lot of good accolades for those guys, and also our kicker was first team all conference too with Justin Wright. So definitely a positive going into the offseason. A lot of young guys earned a lot of accolades and that we can build on, and then obviously our guys that have been here for 2 years have earned everything that they've gotten. So we're happy for them, and look forward to the bowl game as those guys get ready to go play.